Hey, shalom. IUIC Tulsa. What? You haven't subscribed yet? Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Shalom.
Right now, I'm about to read it right now. Because Christ, he's for us, right? Who did he come to save? Did he come to save everybody or a chosen race of people? You don't know? Okay, let me get that first. Matthew 15, verse 24. Because with all these false religions and these false ideologies, and this image alone will get a different gospel, contrary to what Christ came for, right? Yeah, come on, yeah, take pictures. Come on, Matthew 15, 24.
Matthew chapter 15 and verse 24.
Yep.
But he answered and said.
So hold on. These letters that we've got to read right now is read. When they read, what that mean? When they read, that means Christ is speaking. What?
Christ is speaking.
Yeah, come on.
I am not sent,
He said, I am not sent,
but
unto
the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Take a look at this song right here, brother. Do you see yourself anywhere on this song? Not at all. When you do a job application, any of that? Or you African American black, right? So how come we don't say this verse? Because this is who Christ came to save. He didn't come to save American blacks. He didn't come to save West Indians, Haitians, Puerto Ricans. He came to save Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, and the 12 tribes of Israel. We just read that just now. So where did this come from? Isaiah 65, verse 15. Come on.
Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 15. And ye shall leave your name.
We left Israel, we left Judah, we left all these names you see right here for what?
For a curse.
Ain't a curse being a black man in America today? It feel like it, right? We get shot down, we gotta watch our back of our own people trying to kill us. Ain't that right? We gotta worry about all this as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But as the Israelites, we don't have to fear no more. We don't have to worry about that no more. Hosea 5:15. Now I'm gonna come back to that question, right? Why ain't he saved us from this shit? Why ain't he come back to give us Judah, Benjamin, Ephraim, and all these names to see? Come on.
Hosea chapter 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place.
We ain't return to this place right now, right? Because he ain't with us, right? Look at where we live, look at where we from. Why we always in the hood, in the ghettos?
I ain't trying.
You can't understand it. About to read it, come on.
Till they acknowledge their offense.
Do we offend God? Do we offend God? Do we offend? Because it said today, acknowledge our what? Okay, so if we offend God when we sin, what does that mean? Because everybody else, we're the only ones that live like this. When you go to these other nations, they don't live like this. You go to Brisbane, to the south side, they don't live like this. They don't hate one thing, hate their own kinfolk. Because blacks and Hispanics, we're the same people. And we hate one another. See, it don't make no sense, right? That's because God's chosen people wanted to come back unto him. We're the only ones that can offend God because he's the only one that gave us laws. He didn't give his laws to everybody. You understand or no? Okay, cool. So now, finish Hosea 4:15. How you doing?
I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
So until we acknowledge our offense and what we done wrong, we ain't gonna see him. We ain't gonna come back. Come on.
And seek my face.
And we must seek his face. Where's his face found? The word of God. That's where his face is found. Come on.
And in their affliction.
And in our are we being afflicted? We be afflicted every day, right? Every day. Come on.
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
During this time that we have right now in our affliction, this is the time we're going to seek God. Because before then, we were seeking everybody else, but we wasn't seeking the one that loved us, the one that gave us the law, statutes, and commandments, and the ones that made us different. We're made in the image of God. Tell me who look better than us on this earth. Nobody. Because we're made by the image of God, bro. Come on. Here, read this. Here's the flip.
Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6.
6 and 1.
6 and 1.
Come on. So knowing this, that we're afflicted, he's gone right now, right?
Y'all need my son to hear this.
I got you. Come on.
Come and let us return unto the Lord.
This is what we must do so he can return. Come on.
For he hath torn, and he will heal us.
Has he not torn us?
Yeah.
He torn us of our nationality, our heritage. We calling ourselves black, African American, Hispanic, and we not calling ourselves Judah, Benjamin, Levi, none of this? He torn us, but yet he said he will what?
He will heal us.
But he will heal us. This is where you get healing. Finding your nationality, figuring out who you are according to what God said. Come on.
He hath smitten, and he will bind us up.
This is what us being smitten looks like. Slavery, the oppression we go through. Us killing one another. Getting shot down by the police. Knees on our necks. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. That's us being smitten. But come on.
After 2 days. And he hath smitten, and he will bind us up.
He will put us back together again. So how do we do that? How do we get to that point where he will put us back together again? Because it just said that he will do it, but what must come first? Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. We're going to answer that question with the word of God. Y'all ever heard this before? No, but y'all seen this before, right? Y'all seen? We've been raised up. A lot of us, we've been raised up in these false religions. Islam, Christianity, Baptist, Mormonism, all that. We've been raised up in these false religions. But now we're coming back to the word of God because that's where our identity is found. This is what we're supposed to be doing. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Remember that $1 million question, right? Come on.
But it shall come to pass.
It shall come to pass, meaning it's going to happen. This book was written thousands of years ago, right? So at this time, it said that it shall come to pass. He's speaking on the future. This future is today. Come on.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If we not hearkening to the voice of the Lord thy God, we just went through that. We don't listen to God, right? Come on. So this is a stipulation that he's giving us. Come on.
To observe, to do his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So right now we're being cursed and these curses are overtaking us, right? Hey, I know she gotta sit down. I get it. But no, you can give this information back to her. Oh, you gotta go to work? Okay. Well, here, take a look at that flyer. Okay, for sure. What time you gotta call? You gotta drop it off? No, don't let her walk by herself with her child, big bro. But that being said, the flyer, the information on that flyer, give us a call, bro. We learning how to take care of our families and to be grown men. What does it mean to be a man? According to the word of God. No, I'm asking you a question. What does it mean? Because just because we're males doesn't mean that we are men. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it takes a responsibility.
Okay.
Take care of your family. Stand focused, man, sacrifice.
Right. So let's see what God say real quick. And then I got you. You go.
1 Kings chapter 2 and verse 2. I go all the way of the earth. Be thou forth strong, and show thyself a man.
This is King David talking to his son Solomon. So like you gonna talk to your boy, right? Come on.
And keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
And keep the charge of the Lord thy God. That means do what? Keep the commandments of God. That's what makes us men. Because us following the word of God, you see nothing but law, statutes, and commandments to govern ourselves, to govern a nation. You understand? And that nation starts with what y'all got right here. Your wife and your child. You understand? Where's she going to? Right here? Oh, that little spot right there? Okay, then hold on. Real quick. Because we got a brother right there. So real quick. What does it mean to be woke? Romans 13 and 11. Okay, realize truth. Okay.
Right here.
So there's a lot in that. Because now, what's the truth? You see how I can give a question to each one, but I can answer with the word of God, though. You understand? So here, I got you. I'm going to show you what it means to be woke. Come on.
Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
So our time is it's time to wake out of sleep, right? Because our people been asleep for too long. We've been asleep forever. That's where all this came from. Us being asleep. Come on.
And for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
So us coming back to God's law, statutes, and commandments, that's what it means to be woke. Because right now, ain't he gonna return? So we gotta make sure we on that right path before he return. Because when he return, he ain't coming with hugs and kisses. He coming to destroy, kill, murder.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.